and just run it. And I've offered Bobby and Brett to come in and work for real cheap, which fancy way of saying for free in the winter, but just to be around that atmosphere. I know back when I would live back in Virginia Beach, I used to go into the local fishing shop there and sit around with the old men and just talk fishing all day, and it was a lot of fun, and I like that environment. And the more you can learn about something, the better obviously you're going to be at it. And it's just something I enjoy, and I wouldn't mind running a little mom and pop stand like that.
Well, we're going to go out to the river on Wednesday, family affair, and we're going to have like the Scooby-Doo rods and the Spider-Man rods, and we're going to see if I can put some little ones on some fish. So I don't know what we're going to catch, but anything that they haul up, I'm sure they'll be very pleased with.
Anything but a dead body out of the river.
That's very true. That's our fishing report. We'll leave it at that. It's brought to you by City Cats, Not Your Average Guiding Service, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Humminbird Fish Finders, and Pro-Am Tackle. Not your, your best live bait in town. See Bobby and Brett on Lash. Go get them today.
All right, thanks.
Tom Faith talking a little bit about having some problems finding some fishing buddies to go with on Wednesday when the team actually has a true day off on the 11th, and kind of musing about what you might or might not catch in the Red River. We welcome you to the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, proud sponsors of the Winnipeg Goldeyes, helping you protect the things you love. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com or call us at 889-2870. Well, before you get to the fishing trip on Wednesday, there's still 3 games to go, including today. And with a victory today, the Goldeyes, of course, would guarantee themselves still sole possession of first place and at least a split in this 4-game series. We'll see which way it goes. It's coming up in about 14 minutes' time. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll tell you what happened last night in the American Association, what's going on today, and also the standings entering Game 2 of this series between the Goldeyes and Pheasants, and Game 48 on the 100-game regular season schedule. We do that after these from downtown Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. And value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
Unite today!
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, even more memories are available to be made. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So, from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. Rona Home and Garden, Investors Group, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Welcome back. How was the vacation?
It was fine. Why is everything so different in here?
We upgraded all our office equipment to new technology from Rico through Milne Office Systems.
How much more is this costing us?
After Milne did a document needs analysis, they showed us how we could increase our productivity and decrease our costs.
So where's my new copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico!
Visit milneoffice.com to arrange for your own customized Rico digital workflow solution today.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Now, back to the pregame show with the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
And it's the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, 889-2870, winnipeginsurancebrokers.com. Game 48, Goldeyes are 27 and 27 games above 500. Sioux Falls 2 games back of Winnipeg in third of the division at 25 and 22. Fargo is playing today as well against Kansas City. They are one game back of the Goldeyes, one game better than Sioux Falls entering this one. Let's have a look at the morning line, brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. Exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining, open all day, every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information. Assiniboia Downs, feel the rush. Well, last night, the Goldeyes got by Sioux Falls 3-1. Fargo beat Kansas City 6-2, and Sioux City beat St. Paul 8-4. So those were your teams involved in the North Division. Also, the Gary Social Railcats beat Lincoln 5-4. Wichita got by Amarillo 6-3, and Grand Prairie won their 11th in a row. They beat Laredo 8-2. Today, 105 Kansas City and Fargo. They're underway 20 minutes ago. 105 as well, Sioux City and St. Paul. They are underway. Underway here in 10 minutes, Sioux Falls and Winnipeg. At 2:10 today, Lincoln at Gary. And then those ridiculous 6:05 starts going on here tonight. Wichita and Amarillo, and Grand Prairie at 7:30 are in Laredo tonight. Have a look at the standings here quickly. Goldeyes are 27-20, one game better than Fargo, 2 games better than Sioux Falls. Fargo 26-21, one game back. They won 5 straight. Sioux Falls 25-22, 2 games back. And then the St. Paul Saints are 4.5 back at 22-24. In the Central, Wichita leads by 6 games, 32-15 is their record. Kansas City, I won't say right on their heels, but a lot closer than they have been at 27-22. Then Sioux City, 11 games back, 5 games under 500. Gary, 10 games under 500, 13.5 back, along with Lincoln. They're both at 19-29, are the Railcats and Salt Dogs. Best record in the league is owned by Grand Prairie. They've won 11 in a row, and all about former Goldeye Brian Myro's hitting .350 right now. They are 35-13. They're winning 73% of the time. They have a 10-game lead on Amarillo for first place in the South. Amarillo, 2 games above 500. Then Laredo, 14 back. They've done 5 in a row. And El Paso at 16-30, 18 games back. Your division leaders, Winnipeg by 1 game on Fargo. Wichita by 6 on Kansas City. Grand Prairie by 10 on Amarillo. Your wild card team right now, Kansas City at 27-22. Fargo just 1 game back of that as well, although Fargo does have 2 games in hand. We'll take our final timeout, a quick timeout at that, and when we come back in our final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark, we'll have a look at the pitching matchup here this afternoon. On the rubber for Cal Tire, next after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you and Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia best pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
In business, you need all aspects of your operation working together. Still, the decisions you make in one area can impact another. At MNP, we offer a full range of services from accounting, consulting, and tax, so we can help across all aspects of your operation with the resources and industry-specific knowledge that can help your business grow. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
What if I told you that chiropractic care is highly effective in treating the injuries sustained in car accidents, and that the costs associated with your chiropractic care and recovery are fully covered through Manitoba Public Insurance? And what if I told you all you have to do is concentrate on getting well? Would you be interested? Manitoba chiropractors are passionate about improving the lives of all Manitobans, helping injured motorists gain relief from their pain and suffering.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
Now, let's get back to the Goldeyes pregame show with Paul Edmonds.
Final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark. Goldeyes and Pheasants. Game 2 of 4 here today. On the Rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. More across the province. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. While right-hander Rob Scurry gets the start for Sioux Falls today. He's 6'8", 215 pounds from Kyle, Texas. He's a rookie. He'll make his 5th start, 13th appearance. He is 3-2 with a 3.51 ERA. Left-hander Chris Salamida counters for the Goldeyes, and Chris from Watervliet, New York. And Salamida comes in with a decent record. I mean, as Rick said in his show, a 10-game winner the last couple of years. 6 feet 180, 28 years old. And Chris Salamida is an LS4 for the Goldeyes. And Chris here today will make his 10th start. He's 1-2 with a 4.47 ERA. He's given up 66 hits in 50 and 1/3 innings. And Rick Forney and likely Chris looking to see if he could put back-to-back real good starts together, as he was real good against Fargo, despite Fargo winning that game against the Goldeyes this past week. Well, that's it for the pregame show. We'll step aside for the anthems when we come back. Starting lineups, first pitch. Goldeyes Pheasants up next on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Hello, Ken Plain here. If you're looking for a foundation contractor that you can trust, go with Avalon. But don't just take my word for it. For over 40 years, people in Winnipeg and surrounding areas have gone with Avalon for their foundation issues. So you know that you are dealing with professionals. To learn more of what we can do for you, call 783-2500. Go with the name you trust. Go with Avalon Construction.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Let's face it, life is busy. That's why hiring a trained real estate professional is the way to go when buying or selling your home. Realtors know the market, understand strategy, and can help negotiate the most important financial decision of your life. Pick up your free copy of the Winnipeg Real Estate News and see their mobile-friendly website to access the public's #1 portal to all the current MLS listings.
The Winnipeg Real Estate News.com.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbrerie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
You got the best seat in the house, your house, with live Goldeyes coverage you can take anywhere. Only on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Jody Borley singing both Star Spangled Banner and Air Canada. Oh, Canada here today. Maybe she arrived on Air Canada. I don't know. Star Spangled Banner and Oh Canada here today. We welcome you. A beautiful day in downtown Winnipeg, probably right across the province as well. Game 2 between the Goldeyes and the Pheasants here today. Winnipeg winning 3-1 last night. Chris Salamida will get the start for the Goldeyes, and Winnipeg in their white tops, white pants here today. Not going to the Reds, where they won yesterday in the Reds, and usually they always wear the Reds on Sundays and on afternoon start times, and other days not involving a Sunday. But anyway, they're in the whites today, and Sioux Falls in a black top, gray pant and they have worn sleeves on those black tops as well. Starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. Well, Salamida gets the start, and he'll face a Sioux Falls lineup that looks exactly as it did last night. Johnny Kaplan leads it off. He's in center. Joe Anthony bats second. He's at second. Jared Bolden is out in left, hitting third. Caesar Nicholas bats cleanup. He's at first. Christian Guerrero with 13 home runs to lead the league is batting fifth out in right. Trevor Lawhorn hit sixth. He's at third. And the bottom three for Steve Shirley. Jake Taylor, the DH, hitting seventh. Al Quintana is the catcher today. He'll bat eighth. And Max Casper back out at short, hitting ninth. That lineup again for Sioux Falls at 25 and 22 coming in. Kaplan, Amundsen, Bolden, Nicholas, Guerrero, Lawhorn, Taylor, Quintana, and Casper. Glad to have you along today. Sun is out in full force. Some clouds around us, but a bright sunny day here in downtown Winnipeg. And Chris Salamida will look in to get the sign. And we'll get ready to go here as the left-hander faces a right-handed swinging center fielder in Johnny Kaplan. First pitch is right down the chute, and we're underway here at 1:35, and I guess that pitch missed inside. 35 minutes after 1 o'clock, and it's ball one to Kaplan. The 1-0 is way inside and way behind Kaplan, who says something to Salamida as he walks out in front of home plate. And now there's some barking from the Goldeyes dugout about that, too. And it's 2 balls and no strikes, and Kaplan now pleading his case to Luis Allen. I don't think the Goldeyes are trying to hit anybody, and now Luis Allen saying something to Kaplan. 2 pitches in here, and we have got some players that are upset. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch is right down the chute for a strike, and it's 2-1. So strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike to Johnny Kaplan. And today's opening pitch, the 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 2-2. As always, brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation and dining and meeting needs in Winnipeg. The 2-2. Breaking ball is inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today or any day, 888-233-6730. A full count to Johnny Kaplan. He had 3 hits last night. He was 3 for 4. And Salamida's payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on, popped up at the mound. Salamida's there. He'll get called off by Mazzola, the first baseman, who runs toward the mound, makes the catch. And that is it for Johnny Kaplan as he pops out to the first baseman, and there's 1 down. Our home plate umpire today is Art Thigpen. He calls the balls and strikes. Sean Hicks is over at first. Mike O'Leary is at third. And we'll have those gentlemen for tomorrow night and Tuesday night as well. So Thigpen, the crew chief, calling the balls and strikes. Hicks at first. O'Leary is at third. And Joe Anthony steps in. First pitch. Swung on. That's ripped out to left center field. But it's hanging up there. And there to get underneath it is the fleet of foot Chris Roberson to make the catch. And there's 2 away. And the batter is Jared Bolden, who was the last out of the game last night when he bounced out to first base, and Josh Mazzola, as the Goldeyes hung on to a 2-run lead for a 2-run victory and win it 3-1, although Sioux Falls was trying to rally in that 9th inning. And Bolden will step in from the left side. Defensively for the Goldeyes today, Luis Allen, the other half of the battery. Josh Mazzola was great over at first last night. He's there again today. Bryce Kendall at second. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And then David Narodowski at short. Sherendel DeCaster at third. And for Winnipeg, it's Ridge Carpenter, Chris Roberson, Kyle Day left to right in the field. The 0-1. Breaking ball swung on. Line to center. That will drop for a base hit. And Jared Bolden has a 2-out single. Got it off the end of the bat on that hanging breaking ball and just put it over second. Dumped it in front of Chris Roberson. And here's Caesar Nicholas. And for Bolden, his second hit in 6 trips in the series. And Caesar Nicholas 1 for 3 yesterday. And the big right-handed swinging first baseman will step in. Played third last night. I said the lineup is identical for Sioux Falls. It is 1 through 9. Just some of the players are switching positions today. First pitch to Nicholas is outside, ball 1. As Nicholas played third yesterday, he's playing first today. And Jake Taylor caught last night. Al Quintana is catching today. But 1 through 9, they are exactly the same. Are the Pheasants today as they were last night. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Let's have a look at the weather, and the weather report brought to you by 360winnipeg.ca. Winnipeg's visual directory. To win tickets to upcoming Goldeyes games, go to 360winnipeg.ca and enter to win. 1 ball, 1 strike. Salamida from the stretch. Checks the runner over at first. And the 1-1 is time called. The pitch came in, no pitch. So still 1 ball, 1 strike. Nicholas hitting .309, 5 homers, 45 driven in. And the 45 RBI, top 5 in the league. While here in Winnipeg, it is sunny. It is 27 degrees Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit. Throw goes over to first base, and back in time is Bolden. And humidity at 50%. Wind is out of the west-northwest at 8. So blowing a nice little breeze from left to right here this afternoon. 1-1. Breaking ball outside. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Sunny, 27 Celsius in the big city. 80 Fahrenheit. Humidity at 50%. West-northwest at 8. Blowing from left to right is the wind today. 2-1 to Nicholas. Salamida will come set again. Check the runner, Bolden, who's 11 of 11, and the throw goes over to first base. And Bolden, who has yet to be caught stealing, gets back in time. 11 for 11 on the base paths is Jared Bolden. Cesar Nicholas 1 for 3 with a walk yesterday. His 1 hit was a double. Salamida now will step off and no throw over to first. Bolden goes scurrying back to the bag. 2 balls and 1 strike to Cesar Nicholas. 1 hit on the board. We're scoreless here at the top of the first inning. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Well, one thing about Salamida, if he has that curveball dancing, he'll have success. And so far, so good, as he got Nicholas on a couple of swinging strikes on those curveballs already. See what he does here to try to put away the big slugger. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a throw behind the runner. Now Mazzola up to second, and a tag by Narodowski, and the ball came out of his glove. Well, the Goldeyes guessed right. Bolden will get to second base. I don't know that that's going to be a stolen base or maybe an error charged on Winnipeg. It will be an error. And it will be E6. Well, the Goldeyes did everything right. The throw from Mazzola was a little low, but it was in the glove of Narodowski, and he applied the tag, and the ball popped out of his glove. So Bolden is safe. The count 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cesar Nicholas. And Salamida comes set. And the pitch. Fastball wide. And it's 3-2. In terms of errors now, for Narodowski, that's his 6th. Bryce Kendall has 9. To lead the team, 3-2. Breaking ball swung on, fouled back to the screen. We do it again. Goldeyes did not make an error last night. They were error-free in the opener of this 4-game set. Friday night, they made 1. Thursday night, they made 1. Wednesday night, they made 2. Tuesday night, they made 2. So they made an error in every game but last night of this homestand. And this is game 6. 3-2. Called third strike on the inside corner. And it froze Cesar Nicholas. And that is it for the first baseman for Sioux Falls. Great pitch by Salamida. He'll pick up a strikeout. That first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike and you're out. No runs, a hit, 1 error, 1 left. Sioux Falls comes away empty. Goldeyes coming to bat on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
And here's a picture of Andy at the beach.
You mean that tiny speck on the horizon?
Yeah. Oh, here's a better picture. He's the yellow blurry thing in the middle.
Don't be stuck with a camera you don't know how to use. Shop Don's Photo. They have that same camera you found at the box store, even the same price. The difference is, they'll actually show you how to use it. Visit donsphoto.com or stop by one of our 3 Winnipeg stores and let's talk photography.
Hi, this is Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce, here to introduce Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces.
The official barbecue sauce of your Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
It's an all-star lineup featuring raspberry chipotle,
roasted garlic and honey,
and cranberry chipotle. Whether you pour it, dip it, or spread it.
They're delicious and make a perfect gift.
Try Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces today. Available at the Bomber Store.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Business owners, do you know where your fleet vehicles are?
I have a good idea.
With a GPS tracking system from Sirius Technologies, you'll know their exact locations.
But I trust my employees.
It's more than that. GPS tracking gives you a bird's eye view of your business with real numbers to measure productivity. Imagine adding 1 more job a day or cutting idling time by 50%. Sirius Technologies. Data is power. It's time to get serious. For your free 1-month trial, visit SiriusTechnologies.ca.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first inning. We welcome you back. Glad to have you along. Swan River, Neepawa, Gimli, and down into the capital region here, and all points in between. Here's Bryce Kendall. First pitch from Rob Scurry is in there for a strike, and the bottom of the first is underway. It is Kendall, Roberson, and Weber against this tall right-hander. The 0-1. Swung on, chopper foul, and it rolls over by the Goldeyes dugout and into it, in fact. Strike 2. Kendall 1 for 4 last night. He is 9 for 23. On his homestand, hitting .391. The 0-2. Swung on, chopper out toward the mound, fielded by Scurry. Throws to first, and there's one away. Defensively for Sioux Falls here today. Al Quintana, the other half of the battery. Cesar Nicholas over at first. Joe Anthonson at second. Max Casper is at short. Trevor Lawhorn at third base. And then Jared Bolden, Johnny Kaplan, Christian Guerrero, left to right in the field. And here's Chris Roberson batting from the left side against the right-hander. First pitch, swung on, line down the left field line. Fair ball, skips in toward the corner. Bolden picks it up quickly, fires it back in as he spun, all in one move, and gets it right to second base, and it's going to hold. Chris Roberson to a long single. So first pitch swinging, and Roberson has a 1-out single. Second hit of the series, and here's John Weber. And John will step in, riding a 6-game hitting streak into this one. And John batting .312. Yesterday was 1 for 2 with a couple of walks. Scurry comes set. First pitch is just outside, ball 1. Scurry, a rookie from Kyle, Texas. He was in Windy City and Grand Prairie back in 2010. 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that's low and outside, 2-0. He is 6'8", 215 pounds. He is 26 years old. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Swung on, that's fouled away. Third base side, and it might get to the roof, and it does. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike to John Weber. Tomorrow, Ace Walker will get the start. Right-hander for Winnipeg's 4-2 with a 2.94 ERA. And he'll face left-hander Peter Gailey, who's 4-3 with a 4.46 in Game 3 tomorrow night at 7:05. 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. And we'll be on the air again on TSN 1290, our originating station, at 6:30, and then back on the network again for the finale of this series on Tuesday night. 3 balls and a strike to John Weber. Scurry from the stretch. The pitch. Swung on, line down the left field line, but foul. Game of inches, there you go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Weber trying to go down the line and got it by third baseman Trevor Lawhorn, but foul by about 4 feet. Weber 3 homers, 25 driven in. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper back up the middle. That's going to be by the glove of Casper and into center field. And on his way to third is Roberson. Well, Max Casper, what happened there? He went to his left, went to glove it, and completely missed it. Probably already thinking about maybe where the second base bag was in proximity to his feet. And maybe took his eye off the baseball for a second, and instead of probably getting a double play, the inning continues. Weber extends a hitting streak to 7 with a single back through the box. And there's runners on the corners for Sherendel DeCaster. No error charge there because Max Casper, who's not an everyday shortstop, missed the baseball. First pitch to DeCaster is down and away, ball 1. Remember, there's a couple of serious injuries here. Corey Morales, an infielder, is out, and a guy that's hitting over 300. The 1-0. Swung on, line to right field. That'll drop for a base hit. In to score is Roberson. An easy score from him from third. And Sherendel DeCaster has his first RBI since returning to the Goldeyes. 3 straight singles here for Winnipeg, and it's 1-0. And DeCaster picks up his 27th with a line drive the other way. And the Goldeyes are in front and opening up the scoring for the second straight game here. And the batter is Luis Allen. Stopping at second is Weber. DeCaster's at first. There's 1 away and 1 in. Goldeyes a run on 3 hits. And Luis Allen riding an 8-game hitting streak into this one. He'll stand in from the right-hand side. He's had a pretty decent homestand, 6 for 19. A 3.16 average. First pitch swung on, bounced out toward third, bobbled by Lawhorn, but he steps on third for the force there, and then throws across to get Luis Allen for the double play. And the Goldeyes get 1 and no more here in the bottom of the first inning. A run, 3 hits, they leave 1. We'll go to the second. Play the home run inning. Winnipeg leads it 1-0 from downtown on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Grill therapy is on now at Boston Pizza. A way to relax through the healing powers of grilled meat. Kevin and his wife just had octuplets. That's 8 babies.
8 babies. You'd think you would have seen that on the ultrasound. He said he was a doctor. But this backyard burger made with 100% Canadian beef has almost made me forget that when I get home, I have to feed Samantha, Tanya, Eugene, little Jesus, so funny, Gerald,
Boston
Stanley,
Pizza,
Catherine.
here to make you happy. Visit Boston Pizza for details while quantities last.
I've been drinking Coca-Cola since I was 13. My mom, she packed one with my lunch every day. Been drinking it ever since. Until yesterday, that is. I tried a Pepsi at the Ultimate Taste Challenge. Turns out I like Pepsi. Who knows what else I've been wrong about? Heck, I might like that gangster rap.
You'd be surprised who prefers the taste of Pepsi.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Go to Pepsi Canada on Facebook to find out where you can take the Ultimate Taste Challenge.
A little of this. A little of that. A little of this. A little of that. And a whole lot of whatever in between. Funky cold Medina. Give me the news, I got a bad case. 99.9 Bob FM. 80s, 90s, and whatever.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Well, we move along to the second inning. Glad to have you along. My name is Paul Edmonds. Helping us out on site is Dana Robbie. Back at our originating station, our operator is Alex Albany. And I don't know whether Riley Lachuk has showed up to work today or not in Swan, but if he has, then he's helping us out up there in Swan River. Christian Guerrero will lead it off here, top of the second, 1-0 Winnipeg. Guerrero, Lawhorn, and Taylor against Chris Salamida. First pitch is swung on and popped up. Right side of the infield. Mazzola's there in on the grass, and the first baseman fighting the wind a little bit. Makes the catch, and there's one away on one pitch, and Guerrero's 0 for 5 in the series. And the batter is Trevor Lawhorn. Lawhorn 0 for 4 last night. Now the Goldeyes won last night 3-1 on 3 consecutive extra base hits. They scored twice in the second. A couple of doubles and a triple. First pitch to Lawhorn is in there for a strike. The only thing they didn't do last night is connect for a home run. And we always play the home run inning here in the top of the second for Home Run Sports. The 0-1 to Lawhorn. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle to his right, though. An easy pickup for Kendall and a throw to first. A little low, but dug out with a backhand there nicely by Mazzola. 2 away. Yeah, folks, drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard, and Bishop Grandin enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, we pick your name that day. You'll receive an Easton prize package, courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. And afterward, you can contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by phone, 255-7687. First pitch to Taylor is outside, ball 1. Well, the Goldeyes did not hit a home run last night, so no winners on the Home Run Sports home run inning here today, the 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Perhaps today for tomorrow night. Well, we talk about it every game, though. Top of 2, home run inning, brought to you by Home Run Sports. We've got you covered from prospect to pro with the 1-1. Is in there for a strike. Bishop Grandin, 1 block west of Lajimodier. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trevor Lawhorn. To Jake Taylor. And the pitch is just outside, 2-2. Taylor had a notion, didn't go around. Taylor 1 for 4 yesterday. His one hit came to lead off the second inning. 2-2. Swung on, and that is fisted foul. Right side by Mazzola. And 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. Taylor, the designated hitter today for Sioux Falls, hitting .262, couple of homers and 7 driven in. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. That might get past the roof and onto Pioneer Avenue. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, since the Goldeyes have been away a lot and kind of got home here and got settled in for this 12-game homestand, I see there's more progress on the Human Rights Museum. It's actually looking pretty good. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball is outside, 3-2. Jake Taylor batting 7th in the order, a full count, and here's Salamida's payoff pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out toward third. Fielded there by DeCaster. He throws to first, and it pulled Mazzola off the bag, and Taylor goes running by. Mazzola missed him with the sweeping tag, and it will be an infield single. So the second hit of the afternoon for Sioux Falls is an infield single here with 2 away in this second inning. And here's Al Quintana, the catcher, who had a couple of hits yesterday. And Quintana will step in from the right side. Other games underway that we'll keep an eye on. St. Paul is at home. So is Fargo. Fargo to Kansas City. They got rolling, both those 2 teams, in hosting games at 1:05 today. Salamida will come set. First pitch to Quintana is outside, ball 1. Now for Winnipeg, a run on 3 hits. They've made the lone error. We're in the top of the second. 0-2 for Sioux Falls. Salamida comes set. And the 1-0. Breaking ball is outside, 2-0. Goldeyes are 12-9 at home. 27-20 overall. Salamida comes set, runner over at first base. The 2-0. The fastball wide. 3 balls and no strikes. Winnipeg during the day, 5-3 this year. And at home, 2-2. 3 balls, no strikes to Quintana. The pitch. Low for ball 4. So it's an infield single and a walk, and now here comes Max Casper, who was bothered by some fans yesterday. There was chanting of Casper going on last night from a number of different sources and principals. And I don't think any of those gentlemen are here today. Casper was 0 for 4 yesterday. So 2 on and 2 away. First pitch is in there for a strike to the number 9 batter, and Max Casper, the right-handed swinging shortstop. Top of 2, Winnipeg leading 1-0. Salamida comes set, now will step off. Jake Taylor at second base. Al Quintana is at first. Salamida will come set from the stretch. The 0-1. Fastball low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 to Max Casper, hitting .118. Waggling the bat from the right side. Salamida looking around at those 2 base runners. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Rolled back toward the screen. A ball and 2 strikes. Casper does not have a home run, nor an RBI this year. As we mentioned yesterday, right out of NDSU, North Dakota State University. He's from Circle Pines, Minnesota. Born in 1990. The pitch. Breaking ball just a little bit high, 2-2. In fact, he was born on July the 4th, 1990. So he just celebrated a birthday. 22 years old. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball is outside, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Max Casper. Well, you got to get him because Johnny Kaplan, perhaps the best hitter on the Sioux Falls team, is on the on-deck circle, and you don't want to flip the order and have the bases loaded. 3-2. Low and inside, ball 4. And Casper draws a walk, and guess what? Bases are loaded here with 2 away. So an infield single and back-to-back free passes, and here comes Bill Pulsiver out to have a little chat. And Johnny Kaplan will be the batter after this mound meeting as the pitching coach for Winnipeg will march out of that third base dugout out to the mound and bring everybody but the middle infield in for a little powwow here. 1-0 Winnipeg leading.
You'll see them right here in the crowd. Craig is wearing a pink Goldeyes jersey today. He turns it off the net.
And whatever was said was quick. And now Johnny Kaplan, who's 0 for 1 today, but 3 for 5 in the series, due up. And he's driven in 23. He also has 7 home runs. Bases are loaded here for Sioux Falls. 2 away. Kaplan, a right-handed batter, and Salamida will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball, way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Kaplan hitting .356. Played in Calgary last year, the 1-0. Is a breaking ball that's outside, 2-0. And Salamida wanted that strike. You could just tell by his reaction. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on. That's lined out to left field. Ridge Carpenter in toward the gap. Will get there and make the catch for the final out. And Sioux Falls will leave 3. For them, no runs, an infield single, a couple of walks, and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We'll play trivia. Goldeyes lead at 1-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Safer Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Safer Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Safer Agencies for details. 694-6787.
I'm Larry McIntosh. California to Winnipeg, 2,966 kilometers. Portage to Winnipeg, 85 kilometers. Which vegetables do you think are fresher? Peak of the market, the vegetables less traveled, and that's a good thing.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's peak of the market.
You make a tea time, and Mother Nature goes,
I don't think so.
Good thing there's the Golf Dome. With 5 virtual golf simulators, you can play on courses from around the world. Get your practice in at a driving range where you pay by time, not by bucket, and save 40% with summer rates. It's fun stuff, and no crazy weather. The Golf Dome, the bubble off Sterling Lion Parkway. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for specials and coupons.
Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Winnipeg leading 1-0. Kyle Day to lead it off, followed by Josh Mazzola and Ridge Carpenter. First pitch is low from Rod Scurry, and it's ball 1. Day yesterday, 1 for 4 at a triple, drove in a run. The 1-0 from Scurry. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. And Kyle batting .310. A run on 3 hits for Winnipeg. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Well, we'll play trivia here in the bottom of the second inning. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, filleted foul down the left field line and onto the concourse. Way down there, 2-2. And we say hola to Corpus Christi, Texas today. And the Ramon family. 2-2. Swung on, line between short and third for a base hit. Leadoff single the other way for Kyle Day. And Josh Mazzola, the batter. And to the rest of the families of the players, wherever you're tuning in from today, glad to have you along. Goldeyes now have 4 hits. Josh Mazzola yesterday had 3 himself. He was 3 for 4. And rides a 5-game hitting streak into this one. Rod Scurry will come set. First pitch is inside, ball 1. By the way, Rick Forney is saying today, probably in about 2 weeks, Amos Ramon will be activated from the inactive list as he's swinging the bat, playing catch again, the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball right side to his left. Anthonson up with it to second for 1 and down to 1 for 2. in time. Real nice play to get it started by Joe Anthonson. And Mazzola hits into a 4-6-3 double play. Yeah, Anthonson really had to scurry to his left to get in front of that baseball. It wasn't hit that hard. And here's Ridge Carpenter. Well, trivia time, and as always, the trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. First pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left field, in comes Bolden, and Jared Bolden makes the catch, and trivia will have to wait here as the Goldeyes essentially go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second. No runs, a hit, nobody left. We'll go to the third inning. We're through 2. 1-0 Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. And value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
It's Ken, and I'm just not going to do a regular commercial here. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would read the whole ad on this here Kenwood two-way radio from Prairie Mobile. It's tough. Watch. See? Kenwood two-way radios will keep your business connected without the cell phone bill. Scramble features, and did I mention, it's tough. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
You want Goldeyes baseball? We've got it. This is TSN 1290, and you're listening to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the third. Joe Anthonson to lead it off here. Winnipeg leads at 1-0. First pitch from Salamida on the inside edge for a strike. Anthonson, Bolden, and Nicholas. 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Anthonson 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center field. Chris Salamida works into his third. We're talking trivia. The 0-1. Breaking ball is down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. And the 1-1. Swung on. High chopper out to first. Fielded easily by Mazzola as he came in and then turns left and makes the unassisted play at first base, and Anthonson is out number 1. And the batter, Jared Bolden. For grabs, a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. You'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Number to call if you think you know the answer. As always, 780-1290, 780-1290. Here's Bolden, first pitch. Fastball down and away, ball 1. Bolden is 1 for 1 today. 1 of 2 hits for Sioux Falls. Area code 204, of course, if you need to dial it. The pitch is just inside, half a swing. Did he go? The appeal, no, says Mike O'Leary at third. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Now the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Well, the question today is this. I don't know. I'll reserve judgment on whether it's Softball Sunday or Super Stumper. 2-1 is outside, 3-1. So far this season, 2 Goldeyes, John Weber and Bryce Kendall, have fashioned together 11-game hitting streaks, the longest on the team this season. 3-1. Swung on, lined out to left field. Carpenter is there, and he'll make the catch for the second out. And the batter, Caesar Nicholas, with 2 away. Last year, the club had one player who hit safely in 22 straight games. Who was he? Here's Nicholas, 0 for 1, struck out looking, the only strikeout for Salamida here this afternoon. Goldeyes lead at 1-0, 2 away here in the third. First pitch. Breaking ball, drops in there for a strike. So far this season, 2 Goldeyes, John Weber, Price Kendall, have fashioned together 11-game hitting streaks, the longest on the team this season. Last year, the club had one player who hit safely in 22 straight games. Who was he? 0-1. Swung on, that's sent down the right field line toward the corner and right on the line. It's a fair ball. Picked up in the corner there by Day. He's going to fire it back in, but Nicholas will be in sliding with a double. Yeah, he chalked the line down there. And a fair ball for Caesar Nicholas down the right field line the other way. So the third hit for Sioux Falls and the first for extra bases, and here's Christian Guerrero. And we've got a winner already. Well, that didn't take long. I guess it is Softball Sunday. And Christian Guerrero, the batter. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. I can tell you folks in Corpus Christi that you are wrong on your guess today. 1 ball, no strikes to Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. And 0 for 5 in the series, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Boy, that's a wild cut on that breaking ball from Guerrero. 1 ball, 1 strike. Guerrero batting .251, but he has 13 home runs. Salamida looking in, getting the sign, coming set. Caesar Nicholas at second, the pitch. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. Well, winner and the answer coming up in the 7th. That wasn't much fun. Out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross. Fargo leading Kansas City 2-0 in the 5th. And St. Paul leading Sioux City 1-0 in the 5th. Well, 2-1. Breaking ball swung on, foul back to the screen. It's 2-2. And just underway, Lincoln and Gary. This evening, Wichita at Amarillo, Worcester at El Paso, and Grand Prairie at Laredo. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Christian Guerrero. Salamida comes set, 2-2. Just missed inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wonder if anybody's going to cool down the Redhawks for a while. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A full count to Christian Guerrero. He has struck out twice in this series already. We'll see if Salamida can get him right here. The payoff pitch. Missed low and inside, ball 4, and Salamida's walked 3 today. And now Trevor Lawhorn, the batter. So Guerrero walks down to first. Nicholas at second base. There's 2 away. And Lawhorn 0 for 1 today and 0 for 5 in the series. Hitting .289 coming in. 1-0 Winnipeg. We're in the top of the 3rd. On a warm day here in downtown. And now time called. Salamida will toe the rubber again, look in to get the sign. Lawhorn steps in from the right-hand side. Allen sets up outside. First pitch. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. In there for a strike. Good breaking ball, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lawhorn, 4 home runs and 18 driven in. And the 1-1. Swung on, punched out toward right field. Kyle Day is there. So is Roberson. Day makes the call on the catch. And the right fielder has out number 3 in his glove, and that is it for Sioux Falls in inning number 3. No runs, a hit to left. They've stranded 6. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. More scores coming your way. When we return, the scoreboard here reads Winnipeg 1, Sioux Falls no score on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
We asked Winnipeggers what makes Fergie's Fish and Chips at the Forks so good.
Every order is made fresh while you wait.
Oh, if you love authentic English-style fish and chips, Fergie's is the real deal.
The fries are fresh cut from Manitoba potatoes. They're excellent.
They only use non-hydrogenated oil, a healthier choice.
It's just so good. Fergie's is fishalicious.
Fergie's Fish and Chips at the Forks.
The place for great fish and chips.
Fishalicious!
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Milwaukee Tools continue to revolutionize the cordless power tool industry with the introduction of M18 Fuel, an exclusive line of extreme performance cordless power tools designed, engineered, and built by Milwaukee to deliver unmatched productivity. When you use an M18 tool with the Fuel name, you know you've invested in the most advanced cordless technology available. Simply put, Fuel delivers unmatched power, runtime, and durability on the job site. Fuel, built for the industrial industry.
First pitch to David Narodowski showed bunt pulled back and took on the inside corner for a strike from Rod Scurry. Goldeyes lead at 1-0, and the bottom of the 3rd is underway. Narodowski, Kendall, and Roberson. And the 0-1. Breaking ball down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Narodowski on a 3-game hit. On a 3-game hitting streak. And the 1-1 pitch. He is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-2. He is 5 for 16 on the homestand. That's pretty good. A .313 average. The 1-2. Swung on and a chopper foul. Third base side. As kind of a protective swing there. He reached for it. Got a piece of it. David hitting .214 now. No homers and 15 driven in. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on, bounced right side. Anthonson, the second baseman, up with it. Over to first, and there's 1 away. And back to the top of the order in Bryce Kendall, who is 0 for 1 today. Number of games going on in the majors today. And then that usual Sunday night internationally televised game. And then I guess they're done today. They break for the All-Star game on Tuesday and the All-Star break. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Yeah, Rick Forney saying today, if you didn't catch it on his show, the 0-1 swung on, chopper out toward third, foul. That even if the league, as they haven't the last couple of years, at least with the Goldeyes involvement in the American Association, don't want to have an all-star game, they could have a mid-season break for a couple of days. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on, bounced right side. Nicholas off of first to pick it up, and the first baseman underhands it to Scurry, the pitcher. In advance of Kendall getting there, and there's 2 away. And Chris Roberson, the batter. Roberson 1 for 1 with a run scored, the only run of the game. This is game 48, so by the time that this series is done, Goldeyes will have Wednesday off and be right at the midway point of the schedule. First pitch is in there for a strike. Wind is picking up here. Kind of cooling things down a little bit. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward first. Nicholas will field that, make the unassisted play over at first base, and the Goldeyes go 1-2-3 in the bottom of this third inning. Zeros across. We'll go to the fourth. 1-0 Winnipeg. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball from downtown Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Greenwood Inn & Suites invites you to make it your home base for an overnight stay, your next meeting, or social event. You can even make it a home run with all-day dining or Sunday brunch at Dalton's. Enjoy the first-class service and facilities the Greenwood Inn & Suites has to offer. To book your next stay, visit the website at greenwoodwinnipeg.com or call 775-9889. 775-9889. The Greenwood Inn & Suites, putting the friendly in friendly Manitoba.
The pros at Tradesman Mechanical Services are good people to know when life throws you a screwball that screws up your home's comfort zone. They're experts, so they can install and service all the latest York heating and air conditioning products. Tradesman Mechanical has a 24-hour service desk, so when trouble strikes, call anytime. They service all makes and models because your comfort is their business. Tradesman Mechanical Services. They can help your home run better.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up, turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the fourth inning. Glad to have you along. 1-0 Winnipeg. Bottom three in the order for Sioux Falls: Taylor, Quintana, and Max Casper. And the first pitch to Taylor, who had an infield single, is a breaking ball from Chris Salamida in there for a strike. That infield single came with 2 outs in the second. Sioux Falls has had base runners every inning. The pitch swung on, chopper over the mound, back up the middle to his left. Narodowski tracks that down, throws to first, pulled Mazzola off the bag, but Mazzola got a tag of Taylor on the way by for out number 1. And Al Quintana the batter. Some scores in the American League today, some partials on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Cleveland leading Tampa Bay 5-4. That's in the 7th. Casey Kochman is homered for the Tribe, his 8th. Also in the 8th inning, Detroit at home in front of Kansas City. It's 6-1. Detroit has won 4 in a row. Maybe they're getting hot. First pitch is swung on and lined out to left field and caught by Carpenter off the bat of Quintana. 2 away, and here's Max Casper. Prince Fielder with his 15th, Johnny Peralta his 5th, and Delman Young his 10th. All of it home runs for Detroit in that 6-1 lead over Kansas City. And again, the Tigers have won 4 in a row. And are all of a sudden scratched at the door of first place in that Central Division again. First pitch to Casper in there for a strike. Salvador Perez has a home run for Kansas City to account for their lone run. His 4th, 0-1. On the inside edge for a strike. Top of the 4th inning, Toronto leading the Chicago White Sox 8-3. And Toronto trying to end a 3-game skid on the south side, the 0-2. Swung on, that softly lined out to short, caught by Narodowski. And that is it for Sioux Falls in the 4th. They go 1-2-3, zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Winnipeg. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball. Where else but on the Goldeyes Radio Network?
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Birthdays, office functions, tea parties, whatever. With Archangel Fireworks, every little event becomes a magical backyard affair. So go ahead, rock that next block party. Got a wedding? Bring something blue, and then blow it up. Whatever you do, make it a backyard affair with Archangel Fireworks. At Confusion Corner and online at archangelfireworks.com. The sky is your canvas.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark and fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, both of which are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Bottom of the fourth inning, John Weber leads it off, followed by Shurundo DeCaster and Luis Allen. It is 3, 4, and 5. Weber 1 for 1 today against Rod Scurry. And the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Goldeyes picked up the run in the first. 3 straight singles, including the last by Shurundo DeCaster to score Chris Roberson. That's the only run in the baseball game today, the 1-0. Swung on, that is sharply hit out to second. Backhanded pickup by Anthonyson as he had to back up on it. Fields it, throws to first, and Weber is out number 1. Telling you about Toronto trying to end a 3-game skid. They are leading in Chicago today, 8-3. And the ball is jumping out of the ballpark at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago, where the White Sox have won 5 in a row. First pitch is just outside to DeCaster, ball 1. Edwin Encarnacion has a home run, his 23rd for Toronto. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeff Mathis is 5th, Kelly Johnson is 10th, and Colby Rasmus is 17th. Former Blue Jay Alex Rios has his 12th for the White Sox. The 1-1 swung on and fouled at the plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Coming up in 3 minutes' time at 2:35, Baltimore in Anaheim to take on the Los Angeles Angels. And at 3:05, Seattle at Oakland. 1-2 is outside. Felix Hernandez for the Mariners. Bartolo Colon for the A's. And then actually 2 evening games tonight. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on as DeCaster protected the plate. Went reaching, bounces at third base side. Still 2-2. Minnesota at Texas tonight. That goes at 6:05. Roy Oswald gets the start for the Rangers. And at 7:05 tonight, Yankees at Boston. 2-2. Swung on. That's lifted high out to right field. Drifting back is Guerrero at the warning track against the wall, and he'll haul it in for the second out. Boy, the wind picked that up a little bit. Carried it. Guerrero had no more room to go, but the ballpark holds it 2 away, and here's Louis Allen. Ivan Nova tonight for the Yankees. John Lester for the Red Sox. 7:05 Sunday Night Baseball. 1 game is done already today in the National League, and that had the Cubs shut out the New York Mets in New York. 7-0. First pitch is in there for a strike. Allen is banged into a double play today, so Louis is 0 for 1. Ryan Dempster, the Canadian, with the win. for the Cubs today to go to 4-3, the 0-1. Swung on, chopper out towards short, charged there by Casper, running pickup and a throw to first in time. And that is it for the Goldeyes in the bottom of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We will go to the 5th. Winnipeg leads at 1-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
Your best friend may be furry, but they're part of your family. So when it comes to your pet's health, they deserve to be treated like family at Animal Hospital of Manitoba. Their experienced professionals provide the very latest in veterinary care for cats, dogs, ferrets, rabbits, just about any pet you can imagine. And they take pride in educating clients and following up to make sure your best friend is doing just fine. Animal Hospital of Manitoba, 995 Main Street. We care for your pets as if they were our own.
That baseball glove, you know the one. The one that you got in high school. The one that got you MVP your senior year. Yeah, you know the one. And we do too. At Ranger Insurance, we protect what's important to you. Because whatever size it is, it's the little things that matter. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, Ranger Insurance has a plan that's right for you. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Fergie's Fish and Chips and Manitoba Turkey Producers.
Well, top of the order in the 5th inning for Sioux Falls, Johnny Kaplan, Joe Anthonson, and Jared Bolden. Against lefty Chris Salamida. 1-0 Winnipeg leads it through 4. Glad to have you along today, wherever you're tuning in from. First pitch to Johnny Kaplan, breaking ball in there for a strike. Kaplan 0 for 2 today. He's popped out and lined out. Talking about the National League scores and one final today already. The 0-1. Swung on, popped up. Shallow left, back is Narodowski, and the shortstop underneath it will make the catch. 1 away. And Joe Anthonson, the batter. Ryan Dempster, 4-3 with the win. Starlin Castro, that great shortstop for the Cubs, his 7th home run of the campaign. Jonathan Neese took the loss for the Mets, who I would dare say, if you're a Met fan, you're pretty happy with the first half your team had going into the break. First pitch to Anthonson, down and away, ball 1. In the 7th inning, Washington leading Colorado 2-1. In D.C., Ian Desmond a home run for the Nats, his 17th. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled back to the screen and into the seats. And right on a guy's lap with a baby. Kind of fortunate there. All good, though. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's an interesting question. If you were a Expos fan, and I know there was a lot of them here, partly because they were the first team. Pitch is a little bit high, 2-1. That was a Canadian Major League team. 2 balls and 1 strike. Goldeyes lead it here by a score of 1-0. The 2-1 is in there for a strike. Joe Anthonson 0 for 2 today. 2-2 is the count. Did you become a Washington National fan? The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on, bounce right side, and to his left, a pickup there by Kendall, and he spins and throws it wide of the bag. At first, backed up there by catcher Luis Allen. And that should be an infield single, and it is for Joe Anthonson. Tough play, Kendall going to his left. There was no way that Mazzola was going to come off the bag and get that, so he went to cover, and Kendall tracked it down in shallow right. Picked it up, spun, and probably, had he got the throw accurately to the bag, would have got Anthonson. But when you're spinning and, you're not running very well and your legs are sore, it wasn't right on the bag, and it got by Mazzola backed up, of course, and only one base for Joe Anthonson. And here is Jared Bolden, who is 1 for 2. Hit the ball hard twice, single and a line out to left. First pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, just curious, if you were an Expo fan, right up until the day they left Montreal for D.C., did you become a Nationals fan? And I would think that the Nationals would have some fans just on their own accord based on the fact that they've built a pretty good team with some real exciting young players. Pitch is swung on, bounced off the mound, back up the middle, picked up there by Narodowski, steps on second as he had to put on the brakes, and then beat Anthonson to the bag at second. He gets the force there, tries to throw down to first. Bolden beats it out. Good play. It just eluded the baseball did Chris Salamida's glove, and then a run back in behind the bag to cover it. Narodowski gets there, had to really sprint to get there, put on the brakes, kind of almost slipped a little bit, and then had to really race to the bag with a step or two forward to force Anthonson out at second base. So a fielder's choice for Jared Bolden, and there's 2 away on the unassisted play at second base, and Cesar Nicholas, the batter, he's doubled and struck out. First throw goes over to first base, and Bolden back in time. Goldeyes lead at 1-0. Anyway, just curious about that. Washington leads Colorado 2-1 in the 7th in D.C. In the 6th, Atlanta and Philly are tied at 3 in Philadelphia. Dan Ugla, a home run for the Braves, his 12th. Another throw goes over to first, and back in time again is Bolden. We got to second base on an error. And the Goldeyes threw behind Bolden and couldn't execute the play, and there's a quick pickoff, and Bolden, with the tag of Mazzola on his back, gets back in time just. Jason Pretty, a home run for Philadelphia today. They've lost 3 in a row. Speaking of exciting players, first pitch to Nicholas is outside, ball 1. What about Andrew McCutchen in Pittsburgh? Well, he hit his 17th home run today. Pittsburgh leads San Francisco 7-0. That's in the 6th. And Neil Walker is also homered for the Bucks, his 6th. The 1-0 outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And Pittsburgh enjoying a fine season again like they did last year. Remember, the second half they faded right out of contention there in the Central. Maybe a year older, a little wiser. We'll avoid that. 2 balls and no strikes. And the throw goes over to first, and Bolden back in time. 5th inning, Houston leading Milwaukee 3-1. Milwaukee's lone run coming in off the bat of a Ricky Weeks home run, his 8th. St. Louis and Miami are tied at 1 in the 5th. The Marlins, by the way, have launched a complaint with Major League Baseball. David Sampson, their president, pitch is outside, 3-0, by the fact that there are no Marlins representing the franchise at the All-Star game, with Stanton being out. They selected Bryce Harper as his replacement. 3-0 is in there for a strike. It's 3-1. At 3:05 today, Cincinnati at San Diego. Johnny Cueto 9-5 for the Reds. Jason Marquis 2-4 for the Padres. And at 3:10, the Dodgers are still in Phoenix taking on Arizona. And a throw goes over to first, and Bolden back in time. Chris Capuano 9-3 for the Dodgers. Trevor Bauer 0-1 with almost a 10 ERA for the Diamondbacks. And then, as I mentioned, the All-Star break. 3-1. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted high, out to center field. Back goes Roberson onto the track to his left, and he'll make the catch in dead central. Ballpark holds it, but Nicholas gave it a ride, and that is it for Sioux Falls in the top of the 5th inning. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 5. Winnipeg leads it 1-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Yep.
There's lots of storage reality stuff on TV these days, but in Winnipeg, real people prefer real storage at Storageville. Why? 2 super convenient locations, both with really easy access to your locker. It's absolutely secure and always pristine clean. Learn more about Storageville's many wow factors at storageville.ca and sign up for upcoming auction alerts. Never know what treasures you might find. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores.
Yep, downtown. Come and get the energy.
For 5 years, the new Pembina Chrysler has become Winnipeg's most conveniently located automotive center. From a 30-minute orders-free oil change, All-Make Collision Center, Canada's largest parts volume dealer, or an incredible selection of new and used vehicles, it's really all here at the new Pembina Chrysler. So why drive to the outskirts of the city to buy, much less go all the way back for service, when it's all here at the new Pembina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 300 Pembina Highway or PembinaChrysler.com.
Thinking forward means challenging your business to grow. It's about making hard decisions today to ensure a better tomorrow. At MNP, we'll help your business think forward by being a partner that understands your business challenges and providing industry-specific thought leaders to help take you to the next level. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Kyle Day to lead it off. Followed by Josh Mazzola and Rich Carpenter. 1-0 Winnipeg. First pitch missed outside. Ball 1. Day 1 for 1. He had a leadoff single in the second, and then Mazzola banged into a double play, and that was that. Goldeyes a run on 4 hits. The 1-0. Swung on, chopper right side, and backhanded nicely by Nicholas. And from his knees, he'll throw to first with the pitcher, Rod Scurry, covering. And Kyle Day is out number 1 on a hard hit ball out to first. A nice play made by Cesar Nicholas. And here's Josh Mazzola. And Mazzola 0 for 1 here today. And Mazzola 3 for 5 in the series. First pitch. Breaking ball down and away, ball 1. Well, I have an email from Angie that says that while she was an Expo fan and did live in Montreal, the 1-0 is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And when they departed, she became a Red Sox fan. So that happens. You switch your allegiances once your team leaves a certain city. The 1-1 is just inside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Mazzola. Two balls, 1 strike. And like I said, I think the Nationals, on their own accord, the 2-1 swung on, and that is a bullet pulled foul third base side. 2-2 off the bat. Off Mazzola. Nationals are making fans of their own, and in a place like Pittsburgh, they're getting their fans back because that Pirates team is playing pretty good baseball. 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out towards short, deep in the hole, back in and pick up by Casper. Throw to first, and Nicholas could not dig it out, and trying for second. It's backed up by the catcher, and Mazzola will slide in at second before the throw in the tag of Casper. And Mazzola will get a base hit out of that, an infield single, I'm sure. And then there'll be an error charged on the throw from Casper, who was deep in the hole. But a real good hustle play by Mazzola there, and each team's made an error tonight. Or today. E6. Both shortstops have made an error. So Mazzola will pick up the Goldeyes' 5th hit. He'll extend a hitting streak to 6 straight. And now Rich Carpenter, with 1 away and a runner in scoring position, can maybe help the Goldeyes add on. 1-0 Winnipeg. Each team with an error now. Runner at second, first pitch. Swung on, pulled over, and off the glove of first baseman Nicholas down the right field line. They're going to wave in Mazzola. Up with the ball, Guerrero. His throw home, not in time. And Mazzola will slide in after a three-hopper from right field from the arm of Guerrero. And Rich Carpenter, first pitch swinging, pulls it over first and off the glove of Cesar Nicholas, who tried to time it with a leap, and Winnipeg leads it 2-0 for Carpenter, his 14th run batted into the year. You know, for a slow-moving game, it happens quick sometimes. And right now, that run is unearned. And we're going to get a little pitching visit here from Mike Meyer, the pitching coach for Sioux Falls, and he'll bring the entire infield in. Goldeyes lead it 2-0. That's a big hit for Rich Carpenter. And David Narodowski, the batter. So Winnipeg here in the bottom of 5 has opened up a 2-0 lead. And Narodowski 0 for 1. And Mike Meyer, the pitching coach, makes his way back to that first base dugout. And here's Narodowski. Bounced out to second base. His first trip. And Scurry comes set. Righty-righty. First pitch. Swing and a miss on that slider. Strike one. So just back to the original thought. Yep, people will switch allegiances when their team leaves. Or in some cases, follow the team or continue to follow them wherever they go. And a throw over to first base, and Carpenter back in time. Nothing and one to Narodowski. Long pause, the pitch. Outside, 1-1. 5,118 here. 51-18. Not a bad gathering. Narodowski batting .214. 1 ball, 1 strike on him. And a throw over to first base. And Carpenter back in time. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, fouled to the plate to 2. David, no home runs and 15 driven in. One and 2. Narodowski 5 for 17 on the homestand. The pitch. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. I don't think he meant to go around, but got kind of jammed on that, got all tied up and went around on it, and he'll strike out. That's the first strikeout for Rod Scurry today. And there's 2 away in the inning, going back to the top of the order in Bryce Kendall. Runner at first in Carpenter, and Ridge is 4 for 5 on the base paths. And Bryce Kendall, the batter, he's 0 for 2. First throw goes over to first. By the way, another feature that we want to introduce, and we've talked about it last weekend, but what's new at the dugout, Goldeyes Souvenir Store. And player jersey T-shirts are available in white and sport gray. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And represent Goldeyes catcher Luis Allen, number 18. And this guy, second baseman Bryce Kendall, number 14. Available in adult and youth sizes. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was a pitch out. And Quintana popped out of the crouch and went to his right, but nothing moving over at first base is Rich Carpenter. Stays put at first. The pitch is down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball down the third base line. It's a fair ball. It's caught by Lawhorn, and it's going to trickle in toward the corner. Around third, heading for home is Carpenter. Here comes the relay. He'll hit first slide. He is safe. 3-0 Winnipeg. Kendall with an RBI double. A 2-run fifth. Baby. And Carpenter scores all the way from first on that. Tucked it inside the bag, and Kendall has an RBI double. Drives in his 23rd. Hits in 5 of 6. And the Goldeyes, with 2 away, get a little 2-out lightning. And Chris Roberson, the batter. 3-0 Winnipeg here in the bottom of the 5th. They have 7 hits off Rod Scurry. And Scurry will come set. First pitch. Swung on. Q shot it off the end of the bat. Charged there by Lawhorn. Picks it up. Shuffles. Throws to first. He threw it away. And Kendall's going to trot in easily. Scoring from second on that error. And up to second is Roberson. And it's 4-0 Winnipeg. And that will be an E5. No RBI. Second error of the inning for Sioux Falls, and the Goldeyes have their largest lead of the afternoon. It's 4-0. Nothing Winnipeg. And here's John Weber. So a 3-run 5th inning here. And Weber will stand in for the left-hand side. Goldeyes 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. 0-4-2 for Sioux Falls. First pitch. Breaking ball missed inside. Ball 1. And we'll have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week. Brought to you by Boston Pizza. Try Boston Pizza's all-meat wings this summer. Nothing goes better with BP's all-meat wings than all beer. Boston Pizza here to make you happy. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away. That might find the seats and be a souvenir, and it will. And it bounces up into a sky suite. Nice 2-handed catch by a fan there. 1 ball, 1 strike. John Weber. While this series continues tomorrow night and concludes on Tuesday, then Wednesday off. And then St. Paul comes to town as the Goldeyes, as of today, midway through this 12-game homestand, their longest of the season. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, bounce right side, foul. And did it hit the camera kid? It did. Right on the back. And I think the camera kid is okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to John Weber. Runner at second, 3 in, 2 away. Goldeyes lead at 4-0. Tomorrow, Thunderstick giveaway for Game 3 of this series to the first 500 fans. Scurry comes set, 1-2. Breaking ball, bounce down the first base line, foul. And that's courtesy of Pancreatic Cancer Awareness, as it's Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Night tomorrow night for that 7:05 start. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Tuesday night, it's Shirt Off Our Backs night. One of the favorite promotions around here. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. And Weber was right on top of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the baseball came right back down. It went on top of the roof and came right back down, and some folks down below me will get a souvenir out of that if they can find it. Everybody checking around under their seat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, that's line to center. Well hit. Back goes Kaplan. Going back, dives, can't come up with it. It goes off the warning track and bumps up against the wall. In to score Roberson. And in standing easily with a great at bat and an RBI double because of it is Sean Weber. And it's 5-0 Winnipeg. That was a rocket off the bat of Weber. And the Goldeyes have scored 4 runs in this 5th inning. They lead at 5-zip. And Sherendel DeCaster, the batter. And DeCaster 1 for 2 here today. And on Tuesday night, Cambridge Credit Union provides Shirt Off Our Backs night. First pitch. Swung on, that's hit left side, deep in the hole, off the glove, diving of Casper, spills into left, and chugging for home is Weber. No throw from left fielder Bolden. And DeCaster has an RBI single. And the Goldeyes have scored 5 in the inning and lead at 6-0. And that's 2 straight hits. 5 hits in the frame. The Goldeyes have 9 on the board. And the batter is Luis Allen, and he is the 9th man to step to the plate in the inning. And with 2 away, a lot of little 2-out lightning going on. First pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Tuesday night, one lucky fan wins the shirt off a player's back every inning on Shirt Off Our Backs night, courtesy of Cambrian Credit Union. 0-1 to Luis Allen, the pitch. Swung on, look out, filleted into the seats. And a guy with a glove there tried to make a spear attempt at it. Missed it. Everybody okay down there? Let's hope everybody's all right down there. 0-2 to Allen. And a throw over to first base and diving back in is Sherendel DeCaster. Nothing in 2 to Allen. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, lifted out toward right. And here comes Guerrero. He'll make the catch. And that is it. Goldeyes bat around here in the 5th, sending 9 men to the plate. They score 5 runs. They do so on 5 hits. There were 2 errors committed, and Winnipeg leaves 1. We'll go to the 6th. Goldeyes lead it 6-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
This Goldeyes season, Salisbury House on the Esplanade Riel is hitting it right out of the park with great new taste sensations to get you ready to roar before the game or relive the fun after the final out. With so many great choices, every visit is a new eating adventure. And remember, Sal's is the only place to go for a nip platter, the fan favorite that hits a home run every time. So before or after any Goldeyes game, stroll on over for great food and fun on the Esplanade Riel at Salisbury House. Your food, your way.
Wow, we're finally doing it. Building our dream home.
I never thought we'd be able to afford it.
Well, we did some good saving, and SCU did the rest.
Sweet. Can this be my room?
This will be the kitchen, bud.
Perfect.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. Ready to build? SCU is there with builder mortgages, great rates, and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
Recycle everywhere.
It's a swing, and he popped it up. Has he got it?
The ball was caught, but not by a glove, Mike. Looks like it landed inside a Recycle Everywhere bin. I'd recognize that little blue bird anywhere.
They're everywhere these days.
Beverage container recycling is expanding in Manitoba. Look for Recycle Everywhere bins at Shaw Stadium and other public places. Visit us at recycleeverywhere.ca.
Recycle everywhere.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 6th inning. A little bit of run support here for Chris Salamida. Winnipeg leads it 6-0. They have a breakout 5-run fifth inning here. And now Christian Guerrero, Trevor Lawhorn, and Jake Taylor will step up to the plate. For Winnipeg, as you can well imagine, on this homestand, it is the most runs they've scored in an inning. And the first pitch to Guerrero is outside, ball one. And the most runs they've scored since they put up 4 in Wichita in Game 1 last Friday. Bouncer out towards short. Nice field there by Narodowski. Good strong throw to get Guerrero one away to start the 6th. Yeah, it's the most since they scored 4 in a 9-1 win last Friday night over the Wichita Wingnuts. 6-0 the Goldeyes lead it here. And here's Trevor Lawhorn. Salamida's first pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Lawhorn 0 for 2 here today. And the 0-1. Curve in there for a strike. Beauty. Wednesday is a day off. And then Thursday, the Goldeyes are back at it against St. Paul. 0-2. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out toward third. To his right, up with it to Castor. Throw across. In time, 2 away. And the batter is Jake Taylor. And Thursday night post-game fireworks. Wine, women, and baseball on Friday. Saturday, pajama party, post-game movie, and a sleepover. Bring your tent. You sleep in center field on Saturday night. Next week. And Sunday, just like today, family fun day. First pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third. And that is Olayed there by DeCaster. And then he dropped the ball, can't find it. And Jake Taylor will likely have an infield single on that. That was a hard hit ball. And DeCaster backed up on it, tried to Olay it, knocked it down, had it in and out of his glove. And then once it came out, he tried to kind of paw at it to find it as he was on his knees. And by that time, Jake Taylor, who, although he's a catcher on the depth chart, beat it out easily without a throw. No chance for DeCaster to try to make a throw over to first and maybe have it go awry. Here's Al Quintana. 5th hit for Sioux Falls this afternoon off Salamida. 2 away in the inning. We're in the top of the 6th. First pitch. Breaking ball, missed inside, ball one. Don't forget 5 price points for tickets, $5, $7, $12, $14, and $18. And they're available at any Ticketmaster location in the province, of which the box office here at Shaw Park is 1. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. You can get them online at Ticketmaster.ca or on the phone at 855-GOLDEYE. Or walk up and buy them at the door. We'd love to see you out. Tomorrow at 7:05, Tuesday at 7:05, Thursday at 7:05 when St. Paul comes to town next week. Friday 7:05, the 2-0 is low, 3-0. Saturday 6:05 next week, and then 1:35 a week today to wrap up the 12-game homestand. 3 balls and no strikes here to Al Quintana, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Jake Taylor does not have a stolen base. He's over at first base. Three balls and 1 strike. Goldeyes are going to get some people up in the bullpen. A right-hander. The 3-1. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. And Quintana has his 3rd hit of the series, and there's 2 on with 2 away for Max Casper, who softly lined one out to short that was caught by Narodowski his last trip. In the 8th inning of the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard, Fargo leading Kansas City 3-1. And also in the 8th, St. Paul in front of Sioux City 2-1. And here comes Bill Pulsifer out to have a little chat. And the pitching coach will come out to meet with Chris Salamida. Don't forget, you can get your group of 25 or more together for a Goldeyes game. Our group packages suit everyone, from a family gathering to the team from work who want to share in the experience of exciting Goldeyes baseball. These packages are full of benefits just for your group. Seating is available in all areas of the ballpark. Call your group department at 982-BASE and let everyone from our events experts look after the details for you. And don't forget to ask about our group picnic packages or the Goldeyes patio deck. Here is Max Casper, 0 for 1 today, 0 for 5 in the series. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch is low, ball 1. 6-0, the Goldeyes lead it. We're in the 6th. Casper batting 118. 1-0. In there for a strike. It's 1-1. Boy, he was getting it yesterday, and I haven't heard of Pete today. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper out towards short. Going to be picked up by Narodowski. Throw to first in time. Mazzola barely had to move, except to lift the glove up. Nice play by the Goldeyes shortstop to get the other shortstop in this baseball game. And that is it for Sioux Falls in the top of the 6th. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. Sioux Falls is stranded 9. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Goldeyes leading at 6-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
So, will it be door number 1 or door number 2? Instead, why not ask,
is that the best you can do?
Get more than just a door. With Best Windows and Doors, you'll get a full door system. Choose the style, the glass, even whether you want it stained or not, and we'll put it together. So when it's time to decide on a door, be sure to ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk. Sarah's on the line.
I want a cool new phone, but I have a fear of commitment.
Well, now with Rogers FlexTab, you can get your dream phone, like an HTC One X, on your terms with a low upfront payment.
That's great.
And you could be free of your FlexTab agreement at any time just by paying the remaining balance for the phone.
So I could pay it off in a couple of months.
Sure.
Or next year.
No need to commit. Introducing FlexTab from Rogers. Conditions apply.
Yours today at your local Rogers store, the official wireless provider to the Winnipeg Goldeyes.
Who do your Winnipeg Goldeyes trust to keep them in the game with state-of-the-art chiropractic care? ChiroCare Health Center. And if the professionals at ChiroCare Health Center can keep highly tuned athletes going strong for over 100 games a season, imagine what they could do for you. To meet the chiropractic team trusted by your Winnipeg Goldeyes, visit chirocarehealth.com or call 488-CARE. ChiroCare Health Center. Care today for a better tomorrow.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Glad to have you along today. Kyle Day, Josh Mazzola, Rich Carpenter leads it off bottom 6. Goldeyes today have scored a run in the 1st and 5 in the 5th. They lead at 6-0. First pitch from Rod Scurry is low for ball 1. Winnipeg batted around last inning, sent 9 to the plate, scored 5 times. Helped along by a couple of errors for the Pheasants. Pitch is outside, 2-0. I'd like to recognize our stations today. CJ radio stations, Gimli, 107.5 FM. In the Interlake, 2-0. Swung on, fouled back, and out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. In the Parkland, Neepawa, 97.1 FM. And in Swan Valley, on the Manitoba-Saskatchewan border, Swan River, 104.5 FM, the 2-1. Little excuse me swing and fouled back into the screen, 2-2. And as always, for the last 8 years, every Goldeye game on TSN 1290, our originating station. How do you folks on the World Wide Web? The 2-2 today. Swung on, chopper back to the pitcher, fielded by Scurry, and he underhands it over to first, and there's one away. And a little shout-out today to friends of the Ramones, Remy and Krista, enjoying the game. Here's Josh Mazzola, 1 for 2 today. So 1 down in the bottom of the 6th inning. And as always, hi to our shut-in fans today that plan their day around Goldeyes baseball on the air, and we're glad that you consistently make us a part of your day. There's Mazzola, first pitch, swung on and sent down the right field line and foul into the seats. Strike 1. Mazzola today's bagged into a double play, had an infield single to get that whole 5-run fifth underway, and ended up scoring the 0-1. Breaking ball floats high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Alex Jones throwing in the bullpen for the Goldeyes. Stephen Kahn was up earlier. No activity in the bullpen for Sioux Falls. The 1-1 to Mazzola. Breaking ball swung on, tapped, foul, right at home plate. 1-2. Kind of a swinging bunt there. 5,118 are here today. Goldeyes tell me they're ahead of last year, which is good. Get through this stretch here. Go on the road again after a week today. The pitch, breaking ball, swung on, and a comebacker. Nice leap and a stab there by Scurry. Comes down with it, underhands it over to first, and it's back-to-back 1-3 putouts, and there's 2 away for Rich Carpenter. And Carpenter will step in from the left-hand side. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Ridge came up with a big hit today. RBI single back in that 5-run fifth. An inning to go for Winnipeg. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And it really begs repeating, because Rick Forney, I've had some people tell me this year, and I have to concur. I mean, it's been noticeable to you, and certainly to me, that Rick has been a little more forthright with kind of letting people know what's going on. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That includes sort of player decisions. He's saying it's between Ridge and Danny Barbero to play for one of those outfield jobs here. And maybe the 4th outfielder. And he's got to make a decision when Amos Ramon comes back. 1-2 is outside 2-2. And so far, and he was rather candid, he said nobody's grabbing the bull by the horns between those two players and forcing Rick to play them every day. 2-2 is inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That got away off Quintana and goes back to the screen. I mean, and you really can't complain about the opportunity that they've been given. One guy will play for a couple games, then the next guy, then they've been rotating the 2-2. Swung on and popped up into left field, running hard Bolden, and the shortstop, Casper, will get back there inside the line behind third, and he'll make the catch, and that is it for the Goldeyes here in the bottom of 6. Zeros across the board. They go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the 7th. 6-0 Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Field of Dreams Foundation helps kids in need by supporting children's charities. I'm Tony Fletcher, president of the Field of Dreams Foundation, urging you to help out by picking up our special coupon book at Shaw Park for just $5. It's packed with $100 in savings at popular ballpark concessions and local restaurants, or you can pledge an amount per Goldeyes strikeout in the Fillmore Riley K's for Kids program. Learn more at goldeyes.com. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation continues to make kids' dreams come true.
One little drop of oil can spoil a million drops of water. So put used oil in its place. Call or click for information.
Used oil
Recycling is giving away free Goldeyes key tags at 12 select home games this season with 3 ways to win. If the number on the back of your key tag is drawn in the second inning, you could win a $50 gift certificate from Future Shop. If you activate your key tag online and your keys are ever lost, they'll be returned for free. Once your key tag is activated, you are entered for a chance to win an autographed Goldeyes jersey. The draw will take place at the last game of the season. Mr. Oil Drop reminds you to keep your environment clean and green by recycling your used oil and antifreeze products.
UseOilRecycling.com. Hey, Manitoba, do it now. UseOilRecycling.com.
Call 1-888-410-1440.
Make every drop count.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up. Turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 7th inning. Glad to have you along. New pitcher for Winnipeg is right-handed sidearmer Alex Jones, who will come in. And that's it for Chris Salamida this afternoon. He'll leave as the pitcher of record on a winning side with the Goldeyes leading 6-0. For Salamida today, 6 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout. And he gives way to Alex Jones, who will face Johnny Kaplan, Joe Anthonson, and Jared Bolden. 1, 2, 3 in the order. First pitch is high, ball 1. And the pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Kaplan today is 0 for 3. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Tried to hold up, could not. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kaplan's popped out, lined out, and popped out again. That's his line here today. Jones, a right-hander, will come set. The pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced right back up the middle for a base hit. And Kaplan has his first hit of the afternoon. A leadoff single here in the 7th, and the batter, Joe Anthonson. For Alex Jones, 25 years old, 6'6", 190 pounds, from the great state of Alabama. He's a rookie out of the Milwaukee Brewers system. And for Alex, he makes his 19th appearance for Winnipeg. He's 1-0 with a 3.32 ERA. From the stretch, first pitch to Anthonson is high, ball 1. 19 innings, now 14 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, 16 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .206 against him. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. Tomorrow, Ace Walker versus left-hander Peter Gailey. Game 3 of the set. On the air on TSN 1290 tomorrow at 6:30. First pitch, 7:05. The pitch is high, 2-1. And then back right across the network on Tuesday night at 6:30 for the finale of this 4-gamer. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch is outside, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Joe Anthonson. Mazzola holding on, Kaplan over at first. And a throw goes over there, and Kaplan back in time. Johnny Kaplan is 6 for 8 on the base paths. 3 balls, 1 strike to Anthonson. On the pitch, swung on, fouled away. That'll get Sky Sweet back down below. Down the left field line, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Anthonson today, 1 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and an infield single. Usually a side armor like Jones can induce a ground ball. We'll see if we can get one here to maybe turn 2. One of the most effective side armors the Goldeyes have had Well, two of them that come to mind. Aaron Cook last year, remember him? And then Alan Oshner before that, well before that. 3-2, outside, ball 4. And it's a base hit and a walk. And here is Jared Bolden. So a walk issued by Jones, the fourth by Goldeyes pitching today, as Salamida walked 3. And now the Goldeyes are going to get some people up in the bullpen. Looks like it might be Craig James. See, they've kind of rearranged the seating structure down there in that bullpen. Remember, they used to have sort of one long bench everybody sat on. Now it's almost like, it's kind of like church pews. And they're pointed in toward home plate. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Billy Spottiswood is getting loose in the bullpen. 1 ball, no strikes, and here comes Rick Forney. And he has obviously got a message because he's walking out quickly. And he's going to say something to young Alex Jones. And that's pretty much it. Throw strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Jared Bolden. Now is not the time here to start walking the park and nibbling. I mean, Tom Bates was talking about it today. Kids baseball. What do you tell kids to do? Throw strikes if they're pitching. 1-0. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. The reason for that is you'd much rather get hit if they're going to swing at it and hit it if it's in the strike zone. Make them work for it, then walk the ballpark. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bolden. And the pitch. Swung on, filleted down the left field line. Look out into the seats. Fan tried to make a catch off his hands. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jared Bolden, who's 1 for 3 today. We're in the top of the 7th, 6-0 Winnipeg, but Sioux Falls has 2 on and nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Alex Jones looking in to get the sign from Luis Allen. And the pitch. Swung on, line to center field. Roberson is there, makes the catch in the sinking line drive. And there's 1 away. And the batter is Cesar Nicholas.
The first baseman, number 18, Cesar Nicholas.
Well, one of the fans that made a catch down there, down that right field line is all right. That's good. Boy, you hate to see those screamers come in and somebody not watching. Even though, sometimes even when you're watching, boy, it gets right on top of you real quick. Here's Nicholas, 1 for 3. First pitch is high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on. And that's popped up down the right field line. Foul territory. Mazzola is there to make the catch. Little basket catch. Then he fires it right toward third base. Great heads-up baseball by Josh Mazzola. Not only to get over there and make that catch, where he had to run a long way off of first base, out toward that home plate area in the bullpens for Sioux Falls, and make a one-handed basket catch, but then has the presence of mind after he's made the catch to turn and fire it back toward third base so that Kaplan doesn't advance from second. Great heads-up baseball play. And here's Christian Guerrero with 2 outs now. And 2 on. And Guerrero 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch is low, ball one. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch is outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Or 2-1, actually. Two balls, one strike. Alex Jones comes set. And time called by Guerrero now. And he'll step out. Two balls, one strike. And the 2-1 is low and inside, 3-1. Some folks commenting on whether fans still remain fans of teams after they leave town. And I would agree, usually not. Bouncing ball right side, picked up by Kendall over to first. And how about that? Alex Jones got in trouble, has a little talking to briefly from his field manager, and then sits down. Bolden, Nicholas, and Guerrero 1, 2, 3 after that. And that's it for Sioux Falls in the top of the seventh. No runs, one hit, two left. Stretch time in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are today to get up with us and do the same. Goldeyes lead it after 6.5. 6-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
If you love fishing, you've got to discover the Alumacraft difference. Alumacraft boats simply deliver way more bang for your fishing buck. More models to choose from, more durability, more resale value, more outstanding performance, more of everything you want in a boat that will last. You really can see and feel the difference quality makes. Get the facts at alumacraft.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Alumacraft. Better built, better ride, better value. Thinking real estate? For a home run every time, choose RE/MAX. Whether you need to buy or sell a home or lease or sell commercial real estate, RE/MAX has your bases covered. Plus, they're Winnipeg's #1 negotiator. Find your dream home or invest for your future. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. RE/MAX. Visit remax-winnipeg.com to find your agent today.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett Feasby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
Well, we go to the bottom of the seventh inning. And David Narodowski leads it off, and he puts a pitch out toward right center field. Kaplan on the run, and Guerrero diving into the gap and making the catch for the first out. Good catch by Christian Guerrero into right center, shallow right center. Narodowski went after the first pitch, and he's out number one here in the bottom of the seventh inning. And now Price Kendall and Chris Roberson get to the answer on trivia and pass along the winner's name as well, as we always do in the bottom of seven. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. First pitch to Kendall is low, ball one. Rod Scurry works into his seventh. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Kendall an RBI double today. 1 for 3, a run scored. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Question today was this for trivia for the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. So far this season, 2 Goldeyes, John Weber and this guy, Bryce Kendall, have fashioned together 11-game hitting streaks. The 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. The 11-gamer, the longest on the team this season. But last year, the club had 1 player who hit safely in 22 straight games. 3-1 is just outside, ball 4 to Kendall. And how about that? Rod Scurry works into his 7th, and he walks his 1st today. And Chris Roberson, the batter, 1 for 3 today. Well, congratulations to Michelle Barnaby of Elmwood. Michelle knew the answer on the first call to be Cody Kaiser. Had a 22-gamer last year. From about the middle of July to the beginning of August. First pitch to Robo's, low ball 1. Yeah, 22-gamer, Cody Kaiser. And that's the answer we're looking for. Congratulations, Michelle Barnaby of Elmwood, our winner on trivia today. 1-0 is high, 2 balls and no strikes. And she picks up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game and is also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. We'll do it again tomorrow night. Back on the air, 6:30. First pitch, 7:05. 6-0, the Goldeyes lead it here. The pitch swung on, filleted down the left field line, foul. 2 balls and 1 strike to Roberson. And the former Philadelphia Philly, 1 for 3 today, 2 runs scored. Goldeyes broke this one open. If you just joined us with a 5-run 5th. Kendall over at first, 1 away. Kendall 11 for 11 on the base paths. Scurry from the stretch. First pitch is, or the next pitch is swung on and fouled back. And the first sign we've had is what I want to say of somebody getting up in the bullpen for Sioux Falls. And it's a left-hander and a side armor at that. Two and 2 to Roberson. Jack Van Leeuwen. 2-2. Swung on and fouled back into the mid of Quintana, and Roberson is out. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Rod Scurry. And here is John Weber, who's 2 for 3 today. Finals today in the National League and the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Cubs shut out the New York Mets 7-0. Ryan Dempster came off the disabled list today to beat the Mets, and he extended his scoreless inning streak to 27. And the pitch is swung on and hit foul. Third base side by Weber, strike 1. And it was his first start in 3 weeks. Colorado beat Washington today 4-3 in D.C. And Atlanta got by Philadelphia. Change up in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Atlanta, while they've won 4 in a row, they got by Philadelphia 4-3. In the bottom of the 12th, Pittsburgh leading San Francisco 12-2. 0-2. Swung on, lined out to the left field gap, and that will be caught by Bolden, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of 7. I beg your pardon, it's 12-2 for Pittsburgh in the bottom of the 8th inning in Pittsburgh. And they are rolling along, are the Pirates. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the 8th. Goldeyes lead at 6-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Commissionaires, Manitoba's premier security solutions provider, will take care of your home security needs the next time you go away on vacation. Commissionaires' team of bonded professionals will check on your home and help satisfy your insurance requirements. They do interior and exterior patrols and make your home look lived in. Visit their website at commissionaires.mb.ca for more information about their House Watch service. Commissionaires, trusted every day, everywhere.
In business, you need all aspects of your operation working together. Still, the decisions you make in one area can impact another. At MNP, we offer a full range of services from accounting, consulting, and tax, so we can help across all aspects of your operation with the resources and industry-specific knowledge that can help your business grow. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
Business owners, do you know where your fleet vehicles are?
I have a good idea.
With a GPS tracking system from Sirius Technologies, you'll know their exact locations.
But I trust my employees.
It's more than that. GPS tracking gives you a bird's eye view of your business with real numbers to measure productivity. Imagine adding one more job a day or cutting idling time by 50%. Sirius Technologies. Data is power. It's time to get serious. For your free 1-month trial, visit SiriusTechnologies.ca.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Well, we go to the 8th inning. And Alex Jones works into his second inning. And he'll come set, first pitch. A little bit high, ball one. 6-0, the Goldeyes are in front. Trevor Lawhorn, Jake Taylor, and Al Quintana. 6, 7, and 8. The 1-0 is inside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Lawhorn 0 for 3 today. Sun has popped back out again, 2-0. In there for a strike, it's 2-1. Houston and Milwaukee tied at 3 today. That's in the 9th. Miami leading St. Louis 4-2 in the 8th. Austin Kearns a home run for the Marlins. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 2-2. And in the second, San Diego and Cincinnati are scoreless. In the first, Arizona leads Los Angeles 2-0. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Lawhorn. The pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third. It hit the baseball bag. The third base bag, and skips down into the corner, and Lawhorn will have a double. Hit the bag at third. And then ricocheted. Nothing you can do about that. Down in the left field corner, and a long run there for Ridge Carpenter. And here's Jake Taylor, who's 2 for 3. He had a couple of infield singles today. Tampa Bay got by Cleveland today, 7-6. And Detroit beat Kansas City 7-1. And the pitch swung on, bounce right side, fielded there by Kendall, and he throws to first base. And Jake Taylor is out for the first out here. Over to third base goes Lawhorn, and Al Quintana, the batter. He's 1 for 2 in the walk. Top of the 4th inning, the Angels lead Baltimore 4-0. Mike Trout is 12th. Albert Pujols is 14th. Eric Ibar is 2nd, all for the Halos. And here comes Bill Boltzfer out to have a little chat. And again, Billy Spottiswood throwing in the bullpen. Oakland in the second leads Seattle 1-0. 6:05 Minnesota at Texas. Yankees at Boston at 7:05. And we'll get you an update on that Toronto score against the Chicago White Sox. Bill Boltzfer having a chat here with Alex Jones. Al Quintana 1 for 2 with a walk today. Runner at third base, 1 away. Goldeyes lead it 6-0. They're in the 7th, and Toronto leads the White Sox in Chicago 11-8. And the Blue Jays trying to end a 3-game skid. And Quintana stands in after the mound meeting breaks up. Jones will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball is outside, ball 1. Well, here also in the 8th inning, let's have a look at trades and transactions. Brought to you by the Animal Hospital Manitoba. We are a full-service veterinary hospital that also provides behavioral and nutritional counseling. The Animal Hospital Manitoba, we treat your pets as if they were our own. The 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, El Paso released outfielder Nelson Talon. Fargo, we told you this today earlier, signed infielder Eric Campbell. He was their third baseman back in 2010, the 2-0. Swung on, chopper back to Jones, fields that, throws to first base. And there's 2 away with a runner at third base. And now here comes Rick Forney, and he is going to pull Alex Jones from the baseball game and bring in right-hander Billy Spottiswood. I think this is all part and parcel to the Goldeyes trying to build some confidence, and Alex Jones certainly will get that today. He'll get paid off nicely for 1 2/3 innings worth of work, and Spottiswood's going to come in to get Max Casper, or try to anyway, with 2 away and a runner at third base. So that'll be it for Alex Jones. We'll keep it here, try to clean up some of what we're talking about as Billy Spottiswood will enter the baseball game. And Spottiswood will be the third pitcher of the afternoon for Winnipeg. So Jones 1 2/3 today. 2 hits, no runs, responsible for 1, a walk, no strikeouts. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Spottiswood, 27 years old, from Canoga Park, California. 27 years old, a big guy, 6'3", 230. Wearing number 32. And for Billy, as he enters the game in the 8th inning, he'll make his 8th appearance for the Goldeyes. He's 0-2 with a 5.06 ERA. 5 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts. Opposition batting .286 against him. And Max Casper will be the batter. Fargo signed infielder Eric Campbell and released outfielder Sergio Pedroza. Gary Social Railcats traded infielder K.C. Judge and outfielder Ernie Banks Jr. to Normal, the Frontier League, in exchange for right-handed pitcher Marshall Schuler and left-handed pitcher Estevan Urigas. Grand Prairie signed right-handed pitcher Will Irvin and left-handed pitcher Cody White. Laredo signed infielder Uriak Marquez and placed right-handed pitcher Garrett Sherrill on the DL. First pitch to Casper. There we go. In there for a strike. Sioux City acquired left-handed pitcher Chuck Luukkonen from Laredo and released right-handed pitcher Gino Glynn. Pitch is low, 1-1. And Wichita acquired first baseman Geraldo Avila from River City of the Frontier League to complete a previous trade between the two. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Wichita also acquired right-handed pitcher James Baker from Southern Maryland of the Atlantic League in exchange for future considerations. 1-2, swung on, chopper over the mound, back up the middle, picked up by Narodowski, throw to first, pulled Mazzola off the bag, but he got a tag of Casper on the way by, and that is that for Sioux Falls in the top of the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit. Kirsten leadoff double, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 8. 6-0 Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
When you're stepping up to the plate with a major league appetite, make the big play for the home run special at Chicken Delight. Here's the pitch. 8 pieces of delicious chicken, medium fries and gravy, 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 free Winnipeg Goldeyes ticket vouchers. That's a $40 value for just $26.99. It's a hit.
So don't call tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment. Free Jive Interactive Media is online, on site, and on the street. Grab the new online version of the Free Jive Weekly at freejivewinnipeg.com or pick it up at one of our 200 local restaurant locations. Find us at local events and keep a lookout for the Free Jive Cruiser around the city. And make sure to visit freejivewinnipeg.com to keep updated on all of our weekly contests and giveaways. Free Jive Interactive Media, online, on site, on the street.
Well, Jack Van Leeuwen will come into the baseball game here as we welcome you back to Shaw Park in downtown Winnipeg. My name is Paul Edmonds. Winnipeg leads at 6-0. And Van Leeuwen will replace Rod Scurry, who didn't pitch that badly today. He gives Steve Shirley 7 strong innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, only 3 are earned, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. To Caster, Allen, and Day. Hitters 4, 5, and 6. Winnipeg leads it 6-0. And Van Leeuwen, a left-hander. And he'll face DeCaster, who's 2 for 3 today with a couple of RBI. First pitch right down the middle for a strike. For Jack Van Leeuwen, he's from Brandon, South Dakota. 6'4", 215. Pitch is inside, 1-1. 24 years old. DeCaster, an RBI single in the first, bounced out his next trip as he puts one foul left side in the fourth, and then actually he had an RBI single in the first, flew out in the fourth, and had an RBI single his last trip in that 5-run fifth. 1-2 to the Goldeyes third baseman. The pitch. Breaking ball is high, 2-2. In the American Association, Fargo defeated Kansas City 3-1. 2-2. Swung on, punched over first, out into right field. That'll drop for a base hit. And Sherundle is 3 for 4 today, and the Goldeyes have hit double digits with their 10th hit of the afternoon. Fargo 3, Kansas City 1. The Redhawks have won 6 in a row. And Sioux City came back and beat St. Paul in St. Paul. Explorers 3, Saints 2. Nothing being reported from Lincoln and Gary. And then some later starts, 6:05 Wichita, Amarillo, 7:05 Worcester at El Paso. Pitch is swung on, fouled back, and Grand Prairie at Laredo at 7:30. 1 ball, no strikes. Nothing in 1 as Luis Allen fouled one back and now goes to the on-deck circle. Give that handle a little rub with some adhesive. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Winnipeg. 0-8-2 for Sioux Falls. 0-1. Swung on, punched over first, down the right field line. Striding around second is going to be DeCaster, and he'll get there easily at third base. So, back-to-back hits, almost same spot. Over to pick it up was Guerrero in right. The Goldeyes have runners on the corners for Kyle Day. And Day is 1 for 3 today. And Kyle Day will step in from the left-hand side. A hit today, and he's bounced out twice. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Well, we're in the bottom of 8. The Goldeyes have 11 hits and lead it 6-0. And the 0-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. Kyle Day batting .310. Couple of homers and 9 driven in. Van Loer comes set, 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winnipeg scoring 6 runs here today. Most they've scored. On the homestand, the pitch is outside 2-2. And the most they scored since last Saturday in Wichita when they won 6-4. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Day went chasing on that breaking ball. And strikeout number 1 for Jack Van Leeuwen. And the third in the baseball game for Sioux Falls pitching. 1 down for Josh Mazzola. And Mazzola will step in from the right side. Well, we'll have a look at inside the numbers here as well. We'll kind of look at one of the numbers we looked at last night because I think it begs repeating. Inside the numbers brought to you by Recycle Everywhere. First pitch to Mazzola is in there for a strike. Making away from home recycling commonplace. To learn more, visit recycleeverywhere.ca. The pitch is outside, 1-1. Stephen Kahn down to the bullpen throwing. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch inside, 2-1. Mazzola today, 1 for 3. Runs scored. 1 out, runners on the corners here in the 8th. 6-0 Winnipeg. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Good hack there by Mazzola. And it goes off of one of the guide wires holding up the backstop screen and into the seats. Well, the Goldeyes yesterday with that 3-1 victory picked up their 100th win all time against the Sioux Falls franchise, Canaries/Pheasants. 2-2. Swung on, lifted down the right field line on that hanging changeup, and Zola sent it foul. This today is the 174th game between these two teams since 1994. 174. 2-2. Swung on, pissed it off the handle, blooped out into right. That will drop for a base hit. DeCastro will score to make it 7-0. Mazzola has 2 hits today, and he drives in his 23rd of the year. And here is Rich Carpenter. Winnipeg today, by the way, in game 174 between the two, are 3 outs away from winning their 50th against Sioux Falls here at home. Here's Carpenter, 1 for 3 today. First pitch, breaking ball, missed inside, ball 1. The Goldeyes are 49-32 against the Canaries/Pheasants, all time in Winnipeg. 1-0 in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. If they hang on to this lead, they'll win their 50th. And in Sioux Falls, the Goldeyes are 10 games above 500 at 51-41. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. On this homestand, the Goldeyes are 1-4, looking to go to 2-4 with a win today. 1-2, swing and a miss, and Carpenter went after that breaking ball, waved right through it. Second strikeout for Van Leeuwen in the inning, and in the game 4 in the contest for Sioux Falls pitching. And here's David Narodowski with runners at first and second, and 2 away and 1 in. Goldeyes also trying to improve to 6-3 during day games. Pitch swung on, popped up. into shallow right, backing up on an Anthonson, and he will make the catch. Well, the second baseman in front of the right fielder. The Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of 8. They get a run on 3 hits. They leave a pair. We'll go to the 9th. Last chance coming up for Sioux Falls. Kaplan, Anthonson, and Bolden. And I think Stephen Kahn is going to come in to try to finish it off. Goldeyes lead at 7-0. We'll see what happens when we come back. Make sure you do on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
This Goldeyes season, Salisbury House on the Esplanade Riel is hitting it right out of the park with great new taste sensations to get you ready to roar before the game or relive the fun after the final out. With so many great choices, every visit is a new eating adventure. And remember, Sal's is the only place to go for a nip platter, the fan favorite that hits a home run every time. So before or after any Goldeyes game, stroll on over for great food and fun on the Esplanade Riel at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way.
Coaches, your players are great at scoring goals. But when the goal is raising money, it's not always easy to score. And that's where the Winnipeg Free Press can help. We're introducing a unique fundraising promotion available to all Manitoba minor league sports teams. And if you participate, your team has a chance to meet Winnipeg Jets of Vander Kane. For complete program information, go to winnipegfreepress.com/Team Kane and find out how your team can get involved.
Summer is something to enjoy. But remember, drinking any alcohol and driving don't mix. Drinking and driving puts you and others in danger. Your best bet is a designated driver who has had no alcohol. Enjoy your summer, but whatever you do, don't drink and drive. To keep Manitobans safe behind the wheel, police are increasing enforcement near you. Watch for them. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 9th inning. Stephen Kahn is the 4th pitcher of the afternoon for Winnipeg. And he's going to come in and try to get the last 3 outs. For Billy Spottiswood, 1/3 of an inning. And he got the out he was required to get. No runs, no hits, no walks, no strikeouts. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. 7-0 Winnipeg leads it. And Kahn comes in to face Kaplan, Anthonson, and Bolden, top of the order for the Pheasants. And Kahn will come set, a right-hander. First pitch. Fastball on the outside edge for a strike. For Stephen, he is from the Fullerton, California area around L.A. 6'3", 220, 28 years old. Was in the Seattle system, got as high as AA, the 0-1. He is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Kahn, I think, somewhat disappointed in what's happened here in Winnipeg so far. He's made 4 appearances with a 16.20 ERA, the 1-1. Swing and a miss and a changeup. That was a great pitch, and it's 1-2. Overall, he's made now 14 appearances, 1-1 with a 6 ERA. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Johnny Kaplan, who's 1 for 4. And the pitch. Swinging the foul back into the mid of Allen. He couldn't squeeze it, and it's 1-2. You can see what Rick Forney's doing here, and again, Rick will give you hints as to what he's thinking. Won't come out and say it necessarily, and be real descriptive, but he'll hint, and this is all about confidence building his bullpen right here. 1-2. Curve swung on, fouled back. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. You know, you bring Alex Jones in, 1 2/3. Billy Spottiswood has struggled. You bring him in for 1 guy. Then he gets the guy out, and he thinks, hey, I had a pretty good appearance. You start to build on that. Now you're going to get Stephen Kahn into the mix, into a game where, you know, he's comfortable pitching in the 8th or 9th inning. The 1-2. Fastball is low, 2-2. That was 91 on the gun from Stephen Kahn. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 9th. 7-0 Winnipeg. Allen sets up outside. 2-2 pitch. Fastball wide, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Johnny Kaplan. Was also an inside the numbers for Recycle Everywhere. Going to tell you a little bit about the 3-2. Swung on, fouled away. Where the Goldeyes sit in terms of pitching, hitting, and defense in the league. And first to hitting. Goldeyes came into action today with a .285 team batting average. And that's in the lower half. 3-2 pitch. Missed a little bit low and outside. The Goldeyes didn't like it. Luis Allen thought he was going to go around the horn. And Kaplan ends up getting a walk out of that. So a free pass issued to Johnny Kaplan. Goldeyes have walked 5 today, and here's Joe Anthonson, who's 1 for 3 with a walk. Amarillo leads the league in batting average at .302. I believe they did last year as well. And Anthonson, the batter. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Goldeyes are 9th on the list of the 13 teams in hitting at .285. 0-1. Swung on, fouled away, and down the left field line she goes. Strike 2. In terms of team pitching, a little bit better. Winnipeg at .420 for their team ERA, and that is 3rd best in the league behind Grand Prairie and Kansas City. The 0-2. Fastball missed inside. It bounces back toward the screen. And an easy trot for Kaplan up to second on the wild pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then in team fielding, the Goldeyes percentage is .971. 6th overall in the league. St. Paul leads at .982. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back on the changeup. And into the sky sweep, back down below, and still a ball and 2 strikes. The Goldeyes have made 51 errors coming into today, now 52. St. Paul's made only 31. The Diablos have made 75. Fargo's made more errors than Winnipeg, 56, the 1-2. Missed inside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So there you have it. The best the Goldeyes have done of all those 3 categories is their pitching ERA at .420. That is 3rd in the league. 2-2 to Anthonson. And the pitch. Swung on, and that's flared out toward left. And that'll drop for a base hit. And Anthonson, with the runners on the corners, will be at first base. His 2nd hit of the afternoon. Here's Jared Bolden. Nobody out. A walk, and then a base hit. And the Goldeyes are going to get somebody up in the bullpen. And Craig James. And James will start throwing as Bolden steps in. First pitch strike. Goldeyes lead at 7-0, but we're in the 9th inning. Kahn comes set, the 0-1. Fastball is just outside, 1-1. That was at 93 in the gun. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jared Bolden, who's 1 for 4 today. Kahn from the stretch. And the 1-1. swung on, chopper out toward third, fielded by DeCaster, throw to second for one, and down to one is in and out of the glove of Mazzola. Not a great throw on the turn at second. So a run comes in to score. Johnny Kaplan will score to make it 7-1. Bolden hits into a fielder's choice, and he picks up an RBI. And they get Edmonton 5-4. And there's one down for Cesar Nicholas. And Nicholas will stand in from the right side. And Stephen Kahn will come set. First pitch. Fastball right down Broadway for a strike. Nicholas today, 1 for 4, a double in the third. He struck out, popped out, and flown out. The pitch is high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kahn will come set to his chest, and the 1-1 is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Oh, he's just kind of rearing back and firing now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Change-up swung on, hit to center field. Coming in, Robertson, and he'll have to take it on a hop. Well, he pumped a couple of fastballs by him, then hung a changeup. And Nicholas has the second hit of the inning for Sioux Falls, and there's runners at first and second for Christian Guerrero. And Guerrero 0 for 3 with a walk today. And he'll stand in from the right side. First pitch, swung on, fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Guerrero's popped out, walked, bounced out twice. We're in the ninth. Goldeyes lead at 7-1, 1 out and 2 on for Sioux Falls. Kahn will come set, the 0-1. Swung on, fouled at the plate. And it's 0-2. Nothing and 2 to Christian Guerrero. Who, if you're wondering, yes, his cousin is Vladimir Guerrero, who was with the Blue Jays for a little while this year. 0-2, breaking ball swung on and missed, and he got him on strike. Good curveball. And Kahn picks up a strikeout, and there's 2 away for Trevor Lawhorn in the last chance for the Pheasants here this afternoon. And Craig James still throwing in the bullpen, but I'm sure they would love to see Stephen Kahn finish this game. And Lawhorn 1 for 4. And the pitch on the inside edge for a strike. I mean, that was 95 of the gun right there. 95. I mean, this kid's got a live arm. 0-1. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Boy, just blew Lawhorn away there. See if he comes right back with it again. Sioux Falls down to their final strike here this afternoon. And the Goldeyes 1 strike away from 2 straight wins and retaining first place by a game on Fargo. The 0-2. Curve, swung on, hit to center, right to Robertson. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And the Goldeyes win it 7-1. And they'll try to win the series outright tomorrow at 7:05. For Sioux Falls in the ninth, a run, 2 hits, and they leave a pair. The final score, Winnipeg 7, Sioux Falls 1. Totals in the postgame show are next after these on TSN 1290.
Granny's Turkey invites you to think big, because now bigger really is better. Look for new Granny's seasoned boneless turkey breast in the frozen food aisle. It's big on flavor, big on nutrition, and it makes chicken breasts and steaks seem so tiny. New Granny's seasoned boneless turkey breast. Great on the grill or any way you like. Bigger is better. Granny's, great taste, healthy living. To find stores offering Granny's seasoned boneless turkey breast, see grannys.ca/barbecue.
Patient safety is everyone's concern. Healthcare is a big, complex system, and sometimes things happen that aren't planned. What can you do to make your care safer? Get involved. Discuss your health concerns with your doctor, nurse, and pharmacist. Make a list of your medications and keep it with you. Wash your hands often.